my bronies, Pega sisters, and Gotcha Troopers. Gotcha Brony here. Welcome to another voice speed paint, or speed paint, because this is the Hallo-Fusion-Tober. Well, this is a late speed paint, because I recorded this speed paint yesterday, so I hope you enjoy. So what this speed paint is about is I combine two characters. They have to be creepy looking, and hair that look like Halloween to look like spooky season. So I chose two characters, Alistair and Mikado or Mikado Sanonji. So they kind of look a bit similar. They're like wizards or demons and stuff. Well, the radio demon is more specifically represented in hell, and the ultimate wizard is basically just a manipulative mastermind with a half mask, and he's emotionless, unlike Alistair, who's always smiling at the progress whenever he's on screen. So basically, I just want to take both of those things and like get him to have all emotions, besides just smiling and being emotionless, like the characters that I'm choosing. So starting with the sketch, the hands look kind of off, but the one on the right looks like I tried to make it claw-like. It basically just looks so weird, and I don't even know. So also I'm combining Alistair and Mikado's clothing, especially the cape and the cloak and the tie and the hat. The hair is so terrible right now, starting with the ears. But basically the bottom half kind of looks like Anka from Animal Crossing. So that's kind of a nice comeback, don't you think? I also had to make the one piece on Alistair's clothing that's hanging on the bottom. And then I had to add the cape, which is almost the most difficult part I had to do. But it worked like a charm. I added the little rips, like Alistair's outfit, to match the fusionizing and to make the thing more suitable, and actually works like a charm. I had to rearrange the hand because it was like crooked and stuff, but I also realized that the head was rotated wrongly, or maybe it's just the neck. Also, I added some Mikado curls to the hair. I also added a little half face mask to lighten the mood. And also don't forget Alistair's reminder to always smile. You're never fully dressed without a smile, and that's kind of creepy. Also, that is not an eye, that is a monocle. And I had to add the little X there. And we can't forget Mikado's hat. So let's get on to sketching. I had to change a little bit of the hair designs because it was just too curly. I couldn't handle it. But the tip parts are really not that bad. They really suit the style. Also, I did rotate the neck a little bit. And do not forget the evil, angry eyebrow that I was mentioning. And I also added that as a tip.
Just go positive. I'm a little dizzy, but it's all gonna end right. I don't want to die, not the time, not the telephone time. I'll only speak to you, and maybe you should
Now for the hands, it was so difficult. I actually had to copy and paste. Although it did work like a charm on the right arm, but on the left arm, yeah, it's better than the other one. I had to make some rearrangements on the other one, but it worked like a charm. So, how was that? And I also had to fix the arm because the finger was, it didn't make me comfortable. So I fixed it and made it better. Just a little tip to let you know, I had to add another crack in the mask, because why not? We have more cracks in the mask, besides the other side. You know what I mean? I also added some perfectly well done sleeves like Alistair had. And now to add the colors. Combining color schemes like skin colors, clothes colors, hair colors, it was alright for me. I kind of like the skin more. Now for the shading. It was difficult, but easy come as you go. So I chose soft light for the shading. And after all, it's not that bad. Not to mention that I almost completely forgot about the gloves. And also, while drawing the hair, I realized that how good it really looks so good. I mean, the shading and all is, it's a bit meh, but can't forget the white shading, like animes. All animes do that. Do they though? I don't know, but Danganronpa does it, so can I. That's my first time doing hair shading. Anime related. Also, I stopped right there, because I almost stayed up until midnight while drawing this beautiful masterpiece of mine. I stopped right there doing the clothing. This type of clothing. The tunic. Now, today's the day I finish this. Starting with the sleeves. Especially when and this is the day I started drawing. Especially when I was playing Animal Crossing. And you know, Mikado has like a white shirt and Alistair has all red. So like, I know this is supposed to be like a radio wizard fusion thingy, but it looked so bland that the clothing was almost pink. But I was okay with that. Make this fusion yourselves, and I can't wait to rate your opinions. And then I realized that it was time to do the pants. Finally, segregation! Mikado's pants are black while Alistair's are like a dark red, so that had to make them even darker. And the cape? Well, his cape is actually kind of a bit purple grayish. And Alistair doesn't have a cape, so I had to just combine, like, set some random colors on Alistair, because his color palette is like red and black, and not to mention like all the way black. Like pure evil straight out of hell, even though he is already in hell. I started doing the face mask, but I don't want to do makeup on it. Then he would look like an actual clown. So I combined white and his skin color all together, and not to mention the monocle I drew. I'm gonna do that later. But the hat looked pretty good on him. I almost clearly thought it matched the cape, but I realized that it's darker than the cape. And now it's time to do the teeth and the rest of the face mask. And the face mask makeup. Oh my, I had to combine Alistair and Mikado's mask teeth, or mouthpiece. And I realized that it looked like pumpkin colored. Well, it's pumpkin colored teeth, but you get the point. And the eye colors, he actually doesn't look human. He looks like a human hybrid with a demon. But I love it anyways. And I shaded the eyes on the human, yes, the human eyes, not the face mask, and added the monocle. And this is the first time I've ever done Danganronpa related eye shading. It looks bad, I know, but I kind of like it anyways. And there you have it, an Alistair Mikado fusion. I think it's pretty good. Well, obviously. 8 out of 10. It looks pretty good so far. Here's the full picture. Alright, so the last one, it was so hard to choose the second character. So I chose Jack Skellington, and it was hard to choose the second character. Comment down below what creepy characters I should combine together. So I had Gengar be the second character because I ran out of options to think, so I had to think of some other ideas, like Jack Skellington and Big Joe, or Jack Skellington and King Boo. You know what I mean? It's so hard. I didn't choose those decisions. I didn't think those decisions. So Gengar was the main plot. Deal with it. So after all, this fusion is not bad. It kind of looked like Gengar grew actual body length instead of him just looking like a dark version of Kirby with cat ears, and he looks pretty evil enough. I mean, that face looks terrifying, but I had to add the teeth and combine it with the skeleton. I don't know what skeleton teeth look like. I know they're just teeth with a skull inside, but it's so hard to draw a skeleton. And I forgot to remove some of the fingers, the bone fingers that he has. I gave him some ripped clothes. I gave him the little neck thing that Skellington has. I didn't know you could pronounce it as Skellington. I thought it was Jack Skellington. Now that I think of it, it's just sounding like a certain meme because he is a skeleton, and so on and so forth. Honestly, this looks not bad, but the nose really looks like an alien. Ugh. I really don't know. And the sleeves look really beautiful. I had to add the fluffy arms that Gengar has, and also the little hair pieces. I only added 2 because of the fusion I'm making. The original concept was gonna be his skin was like a almost like purple, but it's almost decaying, so it's like turning into bones and stuff. But I scrapped that idea, and I also didn't know he had a tail, so that was just an extra detail. And now for the coloring, and honestly, I'm impressed of how the nose improved. So I combined Gengar skin with Jack Skellington skin because I thought it was white, but I mixed them together and it looks like he actually was pale. I meant not white pale, like completely pale skin, as in like, I combined his skin and it kind of looks like, I don't know, he looks like He looks like a grape. Honestly, it's so weird to see him look like a pale, tall, cursed image Gengar. And well, as I combined Jack's clothes with his skin, honestly, he's all purple, but he's a Pokemon. So what does that have to do with combining a Pokemon with a skeleton? A living skeleton. What does that have to do with anything like that? And also the pants were pretty groovy. I tried my best. There's too much purple on Gengar, but you know what? And there's too much black clothing on Jack. So I give it my best shot. It's not the best, but hope you enjoy it. Now, the teeth and the eyes. Gengar has like light red-ish peach eyes, so I decided to combine it with the color black, and honestly, it's alright. And as promised, here's the full picture. I'd say I rate it a 8 out of 10. I changed my rating to the Alistair Mikado into a 9 out of 10, because how good it looks.